everyone, Ashley here. Thanks for joining me for another video today. I have seen so many YouTube videos lately of people doing Halloween stuff, and it's really made me want to do something Halloween myself. So I've decided I'm going to put together a card. Now I got the inspiration for this card from Dawn, who is Dawn5377, and I'll leave her YouTube channel below. But she made, a couple of weeks ago probably now, a card that was awesome. It was called a vertical multi-panel card. And it was really cool looking, and I loved the concept, and I wanted to know if I could do a horizontal version. So I played with the cuts and I played with the measurements, and I actually did figure it out. So there might be a video, but I just kind of played around with it and figured it out. So this is what I've come up with. You are going to need a 5.5 inch by 8.5 inch piece of cardstock. So just your standard A2 size piece of cardstock. Okay, so let me give you the measurements of all the pieces, and then I'll show you how to put the card together. You're also going to need whatever, it could be patterned paper or whatever. I just have some golden cardstock here. And this is the We Are Memory Keepers Heebie-Jeebie stack. And I just got this like marigold gold color out of it. Really pretty. So this is, let's see, 7/8 inch by 5 3/8 inch. Then you're going to need 2 layers that are 7/8 inch by 3 1/8 inch. You're also going to need a piece that is 3/8 inch by 3 3/8 inch. And I also have a little piece here, and this is totally up to you. This is just what I have my sentiment on. And this measures 5/8 inch by 2 5/8 inch. Okay, and I've already stamped to make it a little quicker. Okay, then you're going to need one piece at 3/4 inch by 5 1/4 inch. As well, you're going to need 2 more pieces that measure 3/4 inch by 3 inch. And the pattern paper I'm using today comes from Making Memories. And this is the 8x8 Toil and Trouble pack. And I got this from Scrapbook. It's such a cute stack. Okay, so then you're going to need a 3 inch by 3 1/4 inch piece. Okay, now the next part determines your stamping. Whatever the size stamp you're using is going to be yours. But mine is 2 3/4 inch by 2 inch. Okay, and then I have another layer which is black cardstock, and this is 2 7/8 by 2 1/8. And if you missed any of the measurements, they will be posted on my blog, so just go check it out there if you need any of the sizes. So that's all our pieces of paper. And the base cardstock is from Walmart, and this is the Best Occasions textured cardstock. And I also got this from Scrapbook as well, but you can get it at Walmart. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you how to put this card together, and then I'll show you the rest of it. So what you're going to need to do is start off with your piece of cardstock. Let me find my notes here. And you're going to need a cutter. And let me see if I can move some stuff out of the way to get this on camera. Okay, there we go. So you can kind of see, I've just put masking tape here. And what you need to do is there's 1 inch, 2 inch, and it goes on up. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your cardstock, and it doesn't matter which side, you're going to place this in. And for me, this is my 1 inch. If I just butt it up to the side, it will be 1 inch perfectly. So I'm just going to line that up, get it all nice and straight. And what you're going to do is you're going to go to the 1 inch. Okay, if I could get it. There it goes. It was jammed. The tape's probably messing with it a little bit. Okay, so you're going to get it to the 1 inch mark. Okay, and after you've done that, and I'm sorry if my head gets in the way, But you're going to take this from the 1 inch and you're going to go up to 5 1/4 inches along the side, okay? Okay, then you're going to take your cardstock and you're just going to flip it over and repeat the exact same thing for the other side. Again, lining it up with your edge or wherever your 1 inch piece is. You're going to line your score up on the 1 inch and then you're going to score up to 5 1/4 inches. Okay, so let me go ahead and fix the camera and I'll zoom out and I'll show you what we have. So that is it for the cutting. So again, what you did is you lined it up with the 1 inch and you cut from 1 inch up to 5 1/4 inches. And then you flip the piece of paper over and repeat for the other side. Okay, so you should have something that looks kind of like this. Okay, so now let me show you what we're going to do next. So I have my Martha Stewart scoreboard, but anything will work. There's the Score Pal, just your cutter, or whatever you happen to have will work perfectly, but this is how we're going to score. So I am going to put this in with, and this is a textured cardstock, so I have the texture up, okay? So I'm going to put this in so it goes 8 1/2 inches long and 5 1/2 inches this way. I'm going to take my stylus, let me read my notes here. Okay, you're going to score this at 1 inch, outside only. So you're just going to score this little 1 inch piece here on both sides. So I'm just going to score it. And it's alright if you go a little bit into the large section because it'll cover up with the pattern paper. Okay, and you're just going to repeat that on the opposite side. Okay, now what I'm going to do is take my paper and I'm going to flip it over. You don't have to do this. This is just because I have textured cardstock and I just want to make sure that all of my folds are correct. So now you're going to score it outside only at 2 inches. Again, outside only. Okay, again, I'm going to flip my cardstock, but again, you don't have to if you don't have a textured paper. And I am going to score just the inside now. Okay, so just the middle part, and that's going to get scored at 4 1/4. So just the center piece. Okay, and then you're going to flip it over again, and I am going to score this, and this is the last score, and this is outside edges only. You're going to score it at 5 1/4 inches. Okay, and that's it for your scoring. Okay, so real quick, just to review, you have scored it at 1 inch, 2 inch, 4 1/4 inches, and then 5 1/4 inches. Okay, so now let me go ahead and show you how to fold this. So what you're going to do is you're going to start at the top here, and these two pieces here, you want to fold them mountain style. Okay, so you just push the cardstock down and push that up, and you have a mountain style fold. Okay, then your 4 1/4 inch piece also goes mountain style. Okay, so it just kind of already automatically wants to start popping up, and that's fine. Your next score at your 2 inches, you're going to want to score valley style. Okay, and do that on both sides. And then your last score, you're going to score that again mountain style. Okay, so then grab a bone folder and you're just going to crease your scores. Okay, so there you go, your standard A2 size card that will fit in a standard size envelope, and it just adds a really unique new way of doing a card. So let me go ahead and get my pieces that I'm going to use to decorate this, and I will be right back. So I went ahead and I did my image, and this image comes from the, let me grab it here, Inkadinkado, and this is just mini assorted Halloween, and I got this from Joann's off of the Dollarama, and just a really cute little image, and I colored it in using Crayola colored pencils and the Mona Lisa odorless paint thinner that I get from Michaels, and I just did a really quick, messy job. In fact, I didn't really even try to stay in the lines because I thought it looked more creepy or whatever like that. So I just went ahead and colored that in really quickly. And I've also gone ahead and put adhesive on all of my pieces. Now to finish this off, what I want to do is I want a ticket edge. Hang on, let me zoom out real quick. Now, I want to put a ticket punch on here, but I don't have a ticket punch. So what I did was I actually bought a 5/16 inch circle punch, and you probably cannot see this on screen. Well, it would help if I was on screen, or maybe you can a little bit. It's almost divided in 4 pieces, which is perfect, because what I do is I just take it and I line it up with just 1/4 of the punch, and then just punch it out, and it gives me a little ticket edge. So I'm just going to do that around, all the way around real quick, and I just line it up every time on that little 4th bit of the circle. Okay, so there you go, I have a ticket punch now. So now I'm going to go ahead and take this piece and I'm going to layer it onto my black piece. And I'm just using my ATG gun. Okay. And it would help if I could see. Sorry if I go off camera. Okay. Perfect, just like so. So now we are ready to put together our entire card. So let me bring the card base back in. And here that is. And let me go ahead and zoom out all the way. There we go. So here's the card base. And I'm just going to layer on my pieces now. So I've already layered the pattern paper onto the layer of cardstock. And one thing, real quick, I will say about these 2 pieces right here. I don't know if this is me with the layering or what, but here at the very bottom, I always have a little extra cardstock left over, so I line it up at the top and then go down. And whatever's left, I just put down in the bottom here. So let me go ahead and show you how to do this. I'm just going to take my card and I'm going to open it up. And I'm going to run some adhesive on the back of these strips here. Okay, and let's see, I want to make sure these little guys kind of look like they're partying with each other. So I'm going to line this up just right here on this edge, just like so. Okay, and I'm going to do this with the other side, and of course you'll be able to see where you scored your cardstock. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to put on the bottom strip here, which again I've already adhered to the layer, and this is going to just go into the front. Okay, like so. and then I'm going to layer on my next piece. And personal preference, but I prefer to go ahead and layer the bottom piece and then layer on this piece. It just seems to make it easier to be able to line it up, but that could just be me. Okay, perfect, just like so. Now I've already done the same thing, the ticket punch, as well around the corners of these. And I'm just going to grab some foam adhesive. I'm using the stuff from Big Lots, which is really thin, and then I'm going to use this slightly thicker tape. Okay, so I have the adhesive on the back of both my pieces, so I'm going to go ahead and add my main image. And I hate having to cover up the little skeleton, but that's fine. Now, you could put this in the middle, you could put it up higher, whatever you want. I'm just going to kind of get it in the middle. And then I'm going to put on my little sentiment here, and this says Monster Bash, and this comes from the exact same little stamp set. And I'm going to put this off to the side. Perfect. And to finish this up, I just want a little sparkle on here, so I have some La Petite little bats. These are gorgeous. They're all glittery and everything. So I'm going to put these on here, and I got these from Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to take a big one here and put him like right there. And you do want to be careful that you're putting it on the actual card, because I have been known to actually put it back here and then they get stuck. So you do have to watch that. Then I'm going to take one of these little teeny tiny ones and put him right here over the skeleton's head. Okay, and to finish this off, I think I'm going to add some mini pearls. Okay, so I just have my mini want to scrap pearls here, and I'm just going to finish off my edges with that. Okay, so there you go, a finished card, and I love the way that this is set up. I just really like that it's a unique fold. So I will show you in a picture how exactly this stands, but I hope you enjoyed and have a great day, and as always, happy crafting. Bye!